It's the NerdyD pod. Time to let loose, time to break the walls. Time to go off, take 'em way back. Back to a time when it was okay to laugh. We're not here to play nice, we're here to speak loud. No sugarcoating, we're calling out the crowd. If you're too soft, better run and hide. This show's for the real ones who got nothing to deny. Bringing the heat, no filter, no shame.
What is up, guys? This is the NerdyD live pod here on the Casual Community Channel, where each and every weekday we drop casual content for your enjoyment. This show is right in the middle of the week where we talk a little bit of pop culture and life. I am NerdyD, joined by my beautiful and talented wife, Level Up Lauren.
What's up, y'all?
And of course, you guys are the Casual Community, and this is a community-driven show, so drop questions, opinions, and hot takes in the chat, and we can discuss them live. YouTube memberships are available if you want to support the channel, and Super Chats move you to the front of the line. What is up, everybody? I've thrown this show together. I'm not going to lie. Last minute, so was not going to do Hear Me Out because I only got 3 submissions. And then Wavy D came through in the clutch and just dropped an archive on me. Wavy D, everybody tonight, I'd like to, everybody give a round of applause to Wavy D for coming in and saving the segment, because I was ready to cut it. I hadn't prepared it, and that's why I needed about 10 extra minutes to get ready. Was I had to take all of those photos that he dropped on me from Discord and arrange them into a way that made sense. So that's what's going on. He saved the segment. Wavy D appreciates your pink light.
Thank you.
He appreciates your back to your blue. Fun fact here. Fun fact, guys. Lauren doesn't like blue lights, and I don't know why. It's our daughter that puts that light blue, because she plays Roblox in that little studio right there. And you have this weird phobia of blue lights.
They freak me out. I'll leave the room.
And so I just always forget to change it back to pink, so you end up in a blue light and you don't say anything.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
So this show's gonna be a little different than normal, a little less structured, a little more conversational. I have topics to talk about, but it's not as structured. Like, we don't have a Mary Smash Delete unless somebody just wants to throw one out into the world. If anybody wants to throw one out there, but we can start with a point of conversation that happened last night. I told you last night that I wanted to start tonight's show with talking about the 1993 Super Mario movie. And I was going to go on a whole diatribe about why that movie sucks so bad. Okay? Mm-hmm. And in order to prepare for that diatribe, I was going to watch the movie last night. I figured, no problem. When I lay down to go to bed, I'm going to drop it on my phone. I'm going to watch 1993 Super Mario movie. And guess what? You can't watch it anywhere.
You can't.
That movie is so bad. That movie is so bad that it has been wiped from the internet. There is no way to watch the 1993 version of the Super Mario movie.
Unless you have a DVD player.
So you told me to go dig out. I had to go dig out our $30 Walmart DVD player.
Well, I knew we had the movie because I remember I showed it to you and I was like, "Oh my god, I need this movie. I love it." And you're like, "No, it's stupid."
You had to dig through a box of DVDs, which is that's like digging through Egyptian ruins at this point.
I know, that's crazy.
So you dug through a box of DVDs. You found me the movie. You placed it on top of the DVD player, and I had zero motivation to plug that DVD player in. I literally just crossed out talk about the movie and wrote, explain to everybody that this movie is so bad that you can't. It's not on Paramount. It's not on Netflix. It's not on.
It's on YouTube in 22 pieces.
So it's in YouTube in 9 pieces with dog shit quality. So you got to illegally watch it if you want to watch it. Here's the thing. This movie's so bad. The 1993 Mario is so bad, you can't even buy it from iTunes. And that's my last ditch resort, is if I search I start getting into like Tubi and Roku TV. I go through all of these deep channels to get to something. And the last resort is always going to iTunes and going, all right, I'm going to have to pay $19 for this movie. I'm going to have to be like a savage and pay for a movie. Went to iTunes. It's not there. It doesn't exist. They have wiped this movie from history. And why? Because it's so
amazing.
Bad. No, it is so bad.
Really
it is
good.
Disrespectful to the Nintendo universe. I imagine Miyamoto was highly upset after he watched. That's why Nintendo didn't make another movie for like 40 years.
So I didn't watch it with the premise of like, it is the Mario Brothers movie. Like, it was just a good movie.
Hold on.
You know?
So wait, the movie's called Super Mario Movie, and you didn't watch it under the premise that it's a Mario movie?
No, I just really like John Leguizamo.
I mean, John Leguizamo is a good actor, but he doesn't even want this thing on iTunes. I guarantee you, John Leguizamo is the guy who got it wiped from the internet.
He was great in the Moulin Rouge. Another one of my faves.
Yeah, no, we too deep. So I took movie stills, like stills from the movie, and showed them to my kids, and they were so confused. I'm like, this is a Goomba.
No,
this
time
is
out,
a what?
time out.
Go for it. No,
we
go.
have to explain the fact
Go
that they
for
are
it.
both daddy's girls, and anything that you say is gold.
No,
So
no, that's not. We're not that in this situation. Anybody could have showed them. Stranger in an ice cream truck could have showed them, and they just still thought that shit was weird. Like, let's talk about the Goomba. The Goomba is absolutely ridiculous. It is a grown man with a penis head, just the head of a penis as his head. That is the Goomba, right? Bowser is just some weird dude, like weird Russian dude with a real long tongue.
he's got cornrows.
He's got what?
Cornrows.
Oh, cornrows. I
Yeah.
thought you said cornrows. I was like, is that a disease? Is that a real thing? It's bad. I mean, it's the only remote thing that this has to do with Mario and Luigi is they are plumbers and they go down a pipe. That's it. That is where the Mario lore begins
I
and
think
ends with this movie.
They actually kind of go through a cave, if I remember.
That's even
correctly.
worse. That's even worse. If they didn't even go down a pipe, that's even worse. Absolutely.
Hater.
Dead Chef asked, have you seen The Pest? I've seen The Pest at least 500 times.
I haven't.
Love that movie. Love it. I was introduced to it by my childhood best friend, Nathan. And it changed my life. Great movie. Absolutely great movie. John Leguizamo's best, as far as I'm concerned.
I can't say his name right.
It's
but that's
about Lauren. He's just kind of a wild cat, and he gets paid to go to an island and be hunted.
Oh, okay.
And it's real funny. I believe
real life
I
now?
believe the guy who hunts him is the dad from Beetlejuice.
The one who was a predator.
That guy.
That makes sense.
Is Peach at least a baddie? I don't even remember. Because I didn't get to watch it. Because you can't watch it.
I never saw her in another movie after that.
Who
I
is
know
she?
of.
Who was Princess Peach in
white
that
girl?
movie? Look it up. Who is she?
Blonde hair.
I have no clue.
Where?
Oh, he said the
Where's my
opening song.
researchy?
I can still sing part like I'm ridiculous, like a booger. I stick to this and get a whiff of this. That's
I've
the
heard
Pest.
that song before.
That's
I just
the
never
Pest.
saw the movie. I didn't really like to watch movies. For
I'm
a
with you,
certain
Dead
part.
Chef. Dead Chef. I'll go with you. John Leguizamo, great actor. Super Mario movie, dog shit. Absolutely terrible movie. Horrible.
Best John Leguizamo movie.
The Pest. Because it's maybe the only other one I can name right now.
Moulin Rouge.
Ah, no.
I love the Moulin Rouge.
I'm not watching that shit.
Remember when I made you watch The Bright Crystal?
I do. I think we've had this conversation. That is a weird.
I love that movie.
You
I don't
like
care.
very weird movies. You like movies with puppets. You might have a thing for puppets. You might be a little bit into furries.
I don't like furries.
You
no.
might be into. You like Dark Crystal and.
I didn't even really like animals till you. So
Dark Crystal was the one with like they.
with the like creatures that would look up to the crystal.
It was like
and
Fraggle Rock meets
Yes.
bullshit, and then we watched the stupid Netflix show, and it was.
Then I didn't like the Netflix show. It was not right up my
The
alley.
movie wasn't any better. Mm-hmm. He's good in John Wick. I've never watched John Wick.
We started it, remember, and we just
We
did
got
not
about
finish
10
it.
minutes into it, and I think I was just tired
There's
that
a
night.
lot of killing in the beginning. I just remember
Which
that.
is my kind of movie. Absolutely. I guarantee you John Wicks I guarantee you if I watched John Wick, it would be my favorite movie because I love movies with like overpowered protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't watched it. Just haven't had a chance to watch it.
All right.
I haven't watched Spawn either. I was never into Spawn.
I never watched one either.
Junkyard James says, movies made after video games are usually always bad. Agree. Now, hold on.
I like Silent Hill.
Are we talking about the new Dungeons and Dragons? Because I liked the new Dungeons and Dragons.
Did we watch the Dungeons?
It was a
Dragons
comedy.
movie?
Yeah, it was the dude from Pokemon. I thought that was funny. But I'm not I'm not super hardcore. I don't know the lore of Dungeons and Dragons. I just know it as a funny thing people do and
Did we
play.
watch it?
Yeah, we watched it. We went into the movie theater and saw it. The kids liked it.
Oh. I don't remember, but okay.
It was weird because it was like loosely based on the game. Like there were like references to like the world slowing down and them making moves and stuff like that. I'd watch it again if you want to watch it. It's good enough. Not great movie. Not gonna blow your mind. I thought it was in a time where I don't think very many movies are funny. I remember watching that movie and laughing enough. Like laughing enough to leave the theater and go, okay, that was refreshing. That was actually kind of funny. If I also remember, it wasn't super like political and woke. Is the
Very
other
nice
thing that I
memory.
left going like, and maybe I just have a bad memory of that. That's just what I'm remembering. So apparently, there's a Tubi movie that was seen on Tip Top being filmed in my hometown down the road. We should watch it. We should. I mean, I'm all good with watching bad movies.
I don't know if I've ever watched Tubi.
Tubi's just where you got to dig deep for like some deep cuts. It's just got different movies, some real deep cuts. If you're in Tubi's world, I'm all about bad movies, but Super Mario goes beyond being bad for fun. Because it has no. Don't call it Super Mario. I'm with you, right? Maybe there is an okay movie hidden behind the idea that
Chinese.
It's not Super Mario. Okay, let's talk about this guy. I gotta learn Chinese shit. This gotten out of hand. Do people just have no fucking sense of humor anymore? Like I've watched this grow because I said it in passing on the podcast, not knowing that this was going to turn into a thing. I thought that was a funny line.
And then people got mad about it?
Well, now it's just everybody's labeling anybody who thought that was a funny joke. You're racist.
Oh, I thought it was
you.
extremely funny.
It was a
You know
joke.
what? I'm Mexican, and I assume all brown people are Mexican. Okay,
The problem was it's even a self-deprecating joke, right? He's making fun of himself. The joke is not about them. It's not racially charged. The joke is that he should learn the language that they're speaking, and he's obviously
so dumb
incorrect.
he doesn't understand what it is. Yes,
like,
I agree.
The fucking IWC, the way they can overreact, I swear, they just have nothing to do when wrestling turns off. That's what it is. The reality is wrestling turns off, we do the podcast, then I go live my life, right? I prepare for the next sports show. I prepare for this podcast. I'm actually, like, some of the podcast numbers have dropped slightly on the channel because we're introducing other content. And I'm okay with that because I'm happier that way. I can't talk about wrestling 24 hours a day, every day of the week. It's been refreshing to talk sports with Mike and to get on this show and not really, we're talking wrestling right now, but we're talking the comedy aspect. But wrestling is supposed to have a certain amount of comedy, and it's supposed to push boundaries a little bit.
Yeah.
I assumed he was trying to hit on them as well. That's what I assumed that the joke was. I should learn their language because they're attractive girls and he wants to talk to them. And the joke is on him because he's stupid American, doesn't know the difference. But my problem was, I said this, for everybody who's offended, 99% of people can't tell the difference in like Cantonese and all the different Chinese dialects and all of the Asian dialects and different languages. So fuck you. Like, even from a realistic standpoint, fuck you. But it's funny, man. Things are allowed to be funny.
Yes,
Things should be allowed to be funny.
You gotta laugh. You just gotta like let shit be fun.
You want to laugh at me?
Yeah, why? What happened?
I almost pulled the trigger last night on $140
Of what?
Nickelodeon lamp.
Shut up.
From my childhood.
What is it? The lamp of?
So I'm in this Facebook group, Nostalgia 90s. Hold on, I'll get there. I'll get there. It's a Facebook group called Nostalgia 90s, and people just post things from like childhood, and it's fun to kind of look back. And like most things, I'm not fond of, but I had this lamp at one point. It's a lamp with a calculator built in, and it holds pins, and it's got a button. Like, it's just kind of it screams Nickelodeon, right?
What did it look like though? Was it orange?
You'd have to look. No, it's like green and purple. It's translucent.
Was it in the Nickelodeon magazine?
Probably. I'm sure it was.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted the Nickelodeon magazine so bad when I was little, but my mom would not buy it. And all I ever wanted to do was get slimed, and you made my slime dream come true.
I took you to
You
Orlando.
got me slimed.
You got slimed.
Yes, I did.
So I was in this group last night because I couldn't sleep, and a post pops up and it says, "I got this lamp in perfect working condition. Is $140 fair?" And everybody starts popping in, going, "It's super fair, right? Definitely fair." I recognized the lamp immediately. I thought, man, I'd like to have that. I'd like to have it on my set or on my desk. I'd like to have it in some form or fashion. And so then I went to eBay just to do some research, right? These lamps are like $350.
Oh man.
So like clearly this guy didn't know what he had. He has a fully working, I don't know the right name for it. It's
Vintage.
a Nickelodeon lamp. Vintage Nickelodeon. But I almost, like, I make dangerous decisions on purchases around 2 to 3 in the morning. And I'm sitting there going, how do I
enable you though?
I was thinking, how do I explain this in the morning? That I bought a used Nickelodeon lamp, sight unseen, that's just going to maybe show up if I cash app this guy money.
Oh,
maybe not.
I would just do PayPal.
I never. So I withstood. I didn't even ask about it. But like I was so close to hitting the message button and being like, "Hey, I'll take it off your hands right now."
I got you. Don't worry, bro.
Almost like whew, I was so close to getting this Nickelodeon lamp. It was very close. Oh shit, we booked our Vegas hotel.
We did.
We're locked in. This Vegas
I'm
trip,
excited.
I don't know who all's going. I don't know who all's really going to end up showing up, but we're locked in. We're in Vegas from the Saturday of WrestleMania through the Wednesday of the next week. We will be in Las Vegas.
Yes. It'll be lots of fun. I'm excited. Well, because like I've been to WrestleMania and stuff like that, but I'm excited to watch it kind of like with everybody. And
That's
I like the commentary part of it.
Yeah, I like the joking and the laughing and the camaraderie. I have zero temptation to buy tickets to go to WrestleMania. I might buy a set of like the fan access tickets
I'd like
to
to
go
go to
walk
that
around
just
the
to go.
convention, just be around wrestling people. But I kind of imagine in my head that like all of Las Vegas is going to be fan access. This is probably going to be one of the most fun WrestleManias ever because you're condensing all of these wrestling fans into one little area. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now we got a hotel just off the strip because we did the Priceline price breaker thing. Because I've been watching the hotels and they're creeping up slowly.
Yeah.
They started, I saw around $180, and then I got on the other day and they were $300. I was like, all right, we got to pull the trigger. If we're doing this and we're going, I got to pull the trigger right now. Got on Priceline, got a price breaker deal thing where I got to choose between, or I didn't get to choose. I had 3 hotels. Could have got the Venetian, the Fountain Blue, which I don't even know what the Fountain Blue is. That sounds fancy. Could have been the Fountain Blue, and it was the Trump Tower. And we ended up in the Trump Tower, which is cool, right, man? Gonna be in the big gold tower. Mm-hmm. It'd be a fun time. Right off the strip, though. We could get to the strip pretty easily.
It'd be huge.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the crazy ass people from the Discord, man.
I know. It's gonna be kind of like
It'll be-
exciting and
it'll-
weird at the same time because
Well, I think it changes the dynamics of the podcast forever, right? I
good way.
think once we all come together and meet for real, I think it becomes real. Like these are people that we hang out with on a daily basis, and that I have become what I would call friends, right?
Yeah, I've had so much fun doing this, and I think it's cool because like it's something we can do together. So like if you have girlfriends or wives or whatever, it makes wrestling okay for them to ask those dumb questions. Like, you know what I mean? I make it okay. Because
Definitely.
I'm going to ask the questions that they're probably thinking, and I'm going to say whatever comes to my mind because that's what I do.
Come on, Dead Chef, you got to get your wife to come with you.
Mm-hmm. Take a little mini vacation.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a boys trip. It's gonna be a community trip. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna hang out. We'll hang out. We'll have fun. Find you a he said Wavy D said the wags of the casual community. We could do the wag cast. Y'all could do a podcast. But yeah, I mean I'm genuinely excited about this. He's got 4 little kids and a mortgage. I get it.
Yeah.
I get that. We have 2 older ones, and they're going to stay with Grandpa.
Yes.
we haven't had a break in maybe
10 years.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years. They're going to stay with Grandpa. This is going to be our getaway to have fun.
Yes, sir.
But we're booked. We're locked and loaded for that. That'll be fun. We're pretty far away,
That was
too.
my locked and loaded sound.
Low T will be holding down the fort while we're gone. Saw this article, Lauren.
Okay.
Denny's is closing 150 stores to try to turn around dipping sales numbers. I don't remember the last time I went to a Denny's and thought, like, there's just too many of these.
Well,
If
funny
Denny's was
thing
to
though,
turn around
there's
their-
literally 2 Denny's less than a mile away from each other in San Antonio.
Sure, but one's not better than the other. It's pick your poison.
One is
No,
better
they're
than
not.
the other.
No, they're not. No,
Yes,
they're
it
not.
is.
No.
It is.
No, it's like eating at those 2 Denny's is like choosing between a dog turd and a cat turd. You're just choosing your flavor of bullshit. Like, if Denny's wants to be better, make better food. Make, like, if your specialty is pancakes and your pancakes taste like shit, that's your trouble. Figure out how to make better pancakes. That's the reality. It's not, if you don't have too many stores.
To be really good, like when they brought you your orange juice in a carafe, and like
Denny's has
coffee
never been
came in
good.
a little thing. It's just not the same.
No,
You got the
Denny's
sticky
was good to
floor.
you when you were a kid because it's before you went to a grown-up breakfast place.
I still like Denny's.
No.
I like their wheat pancakes, but they don't ever have them.
No, the only people who like Denny's, and maybe you'll go with, is drunk people. Drunk people like Denny's because it's open late and it's greasy. That's it. That's why people like Denny's. I'd go to a Waffle House before a Denny's any day of the week.
never
I'd
been
go
to
to
a
an
Waffle House.
IHOP. Yeah, see, Junkyard St. James says Denny's is banger at 2 a.m. Sure, I'll go with that, but you can't run a business. You can't operate a business on trying to get a crowd from 2 to 3 a.m.
The last few Denny's we've gone into too smelled like
Sticky.
weird water.
Sticky. They're
Like
always
a damp
sticky.
water. I know this is really weird, but like I swear you can smell when somebody has like gross bathrooms. I don't know.
No,
how to
you're right.
explain it.
We've had this conversation too.
Weird smell. Just don't like it. No.
I go when I can. The closest one is 4 hours away. Well, you're lucky.
crazy.
You're lucky it's 4 hours away because our closest one is right down the street, and I still avoid the son of a bitch. I'm not going. Waffle House, you know what you're getting into when you go to Waffle
I wanna
House.
go to Waffle House, so I've
You've
never been
made
there.
decisions when you go to a Waffle House, and you're prepared. I agree with, Wavy D said, Denny's got to learn their role. Stop thinking that they're above the late night drunks. Like, embrace the bullshit. Up your pancake game a little
have
bit.
reverse happy hour from 2 to 4 in the morning.
Like, when the fuck
You know?
did Denny's think it was okay to have nachos? Zesty nachos. First off, I can't order anything that's called zesty. I'm not going to eat something that makes me start questioning my sexuality. I'm not eating zesty nachos. But when did Denny's think it was okay to have a nacho? Stay in your lane, Denny's. That's not what you do.
They got, I don't know.
Like,
I think I like their
look,
pancakes.
Denny's is a diner, right? You need to have good sandwiches. You need to have good breakfast. And you
They
need to
have,
have
like, meatloaf.
You need to have a soup and a half-ass decent French fry, and you can stay in business. I solved Denny's problems. It's not too many locations, Denny's. It's just step your game up, make better pancakes. I mean, Denny's been open for what, 70 years?
I have no
and,
idea.
And they can't make a decent pancake. The moons over Miami is a baller, though. Is it? I mean, really, Dead Chef, you're a chef. Is it that good, or is it just 7 sticks of butter on a ham sandwich?
What did you tell me you used to get? A Monte Cristo or something?
That was from Bennigan's.
Yes.
That was next level. Monte
there
Cristo from
Bennigan's at all
Bennigan's.
anymore?
I don't know. Did anybody? Hey, there's none in Texas anymore. San Antonio. Is there a Bennigan's that exists in the world in one of your neck of the woods? Bennigan's slaps, man. Now, as a grown fat man,
Yes.
I don't think I could eat a Monte Cristo because it had 2,500 calories
Maybe
in one
more.
sandwich.
Maybe more. Who knows?
But I used to knock those back when I played basketball in high school. Used to knock those back. Dead Chef says the one in Chicago closed years ago. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bennigan's. Just don't think it exists anymore, Lauren.
Damn.
I think Cheddar's has a
Are there
Monte
still
Cristo.
Fridays too?
We lost all our Fridays.
We don't
We
have
don't have
Fridays
any
either.
Fridays anymore. Fridays has bit the dust.
Are they in other places?
I don't know. We have to ask the question. Anybody got
still
TGIF anymore?
Went to go to a what's a little burgers?
Ryan Steakhouse bit the dust too.
White
We used
House.
to like Ryan
White Castle?
Steakhouse. Well, we could do that in Las Vegas.
Yes, I'd
we
like
can
to go to a
officially
White
make
Castle.
that. Hey, that could be like one night we hit up the White Castle.
Who said Ryan's Steakhouse?
Dead Chef said Ryan Steakhouse. Ryan's Steakhouse was next level.
Ryan's Steakhouse was a staple in the Gomez family when we were kids.
Definitely. There was many of after sports events happened at the Ryan Steakhouse.
Yep.
Flava Flav better not come save Denny's like he saved Red Lobster. Let the shitholes die.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate that story
So
even
funny
deeper.
thing, right? We made what are those cheddar biscuits the other day?
Yeah.
And I asked you if that's what they taste like. They're not that great. I'm not a huge fan. I don't like them.
The what?
The cheddar.
Appreciate that, Wavy D.
biscuits, or whatever.
Appreciate you, man.
The cheddar. Oh wait, I don't know what just happened.
He
We're a member
upped
of
his
the
membership
month.
for a month.
Member
yeah.
of the month.
Appreciate
member
that, man.
of the month. That's my song. For that one.
Yeah. We'll do White Castle in Vegas. That'll be fun. It'll be one. I think we tried to do it last time, and there were
Well,
just
it was
so
during
many
COVID
people
time,
there.
and so there
yeah,
was
it was
like
during
not a lot
COVID.
of staff and stuff. So it
Nah,
was just
I'll
kinda
take you to
crazy.
the White Castle. We gonna eat good, baby. We gonna eat good. We get them mini sliders. You get 4 of them if you want.
Woo,
we eat good.
fancy than that. Get them 4 sliders.
Saw on TikTok, Lauren.
Uh-huh.
I have a new favorite celebrity, and
Okay.
this is not a looks thing. This is not a baddie thing.
Okay.
Okay, Kristen Cavallari may be my new favorite person.
Okay.
She went on a whole rant about Kanye West being a clone, and I'm in. I bought it. She's selling me the Kool-Aid.
Have you seen the pictures that she shows?
What's that?
Like she shows a before and
Yeah.
after.
Oh
of
yeah.
him.
No.
Like,
She shows the pic, and she goes on to quote that Kanye says at one point in time. Kanye in an interview goes, "If I ever disappear for a minute and I come back and I look differently, I've been
definitely look
cloned."
differently. Yeah.
All that shit happened, and now Kristen Cavallari, she may be the hero we didn't know we needed. Jay Cutler, his ex-wife, what was it called? What was Seaside Shores? Where were they from?
Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach. Seaside Shores. Laguna Beach. I was always I'm not gonna lie.
I was
always
Team Lauren.
No, I was always team Kristen Cavallari.
I was Team Lauren as a kid, and then as an
Nah.
adult, I was actually Team
Nah,
Kristen.
Lauren was a homewrecker.
Exactly.
She's a homewrecker.
As a grown woman, I am Team Kristen.
Yeah, she's a
I've always
homewrecker.
thought though that Kristen was prettier than Lauren though. I just never told my friends that.
They were both like California pretty girls.
She had herself a young boyfriend for a hot minute.
Who's that? Chris
Little
Cavallari?
country boy, yeah. But they broke up.
After Jay
Because
Cutler, she had to go do her thing.
Yeah. Well, she just basically said like, I'm not dumb. Like I know he needs to live his life and like have fun, but she's pretty. I think she's very pretty.
How old is she?
We're the same age. She's
okay.
like older than a year older than me, I think, or
Okay,
something.
interesting. Yeah,
No, she's got to be older than me because like they were going
older.
to college.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
making
thought.
stuff up.
I thought you were.
Maybe like she's got to be at least 40 something.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. No, but definitely like Chris Cavallari. I never been on my radar, but when she started talking about Kanye, and I started taking the Kool-Aid and started buying into it, I was like, all right, this might be. This might be one of my new favorite people. She definitely sold me on the whole situation. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the full podcast to see
Is it going to be like real life Clone Wars? Okay, wait. Speaking of Clone Wars,
what's that.
does anybody else think that like Elon Musk little robots thing look like the robots from iRobots?
Sure, but all robots look like the robots from iRobots. I mean,
Do
anything
they
that
have
looks.
to? Do they have to be?
I mean, so the thing I'll say about robots, nobody's going to accept them if they look like machines of war. They're always going to look a little humanoid, right? Mm-hmm.
I want a robot.
You want a robot?
Yeah.
Oof, I don't. That's sketchy. There was a video game, I think, where the robots came to life and like beat the shit out of people. Yeah, I'm with you, Dead Chef. Fuck all that robot bullshit. I'm not ready for that world we're living in. Elon's sketchy to me. No, man, we're in Elon's neck of the woods. Elon is a big, smart little kid. Like he's in Austin all the time and doing shit. And Elon is the guy. It's like the girl that like never got to experience life, and then one day she got out and like she realizes there's a world outside, kind of like an Amish person. Elon's that person. Elon's been like in the science world, and he thought the world was science, and then fucking Elon went outside and realized that like Elon at the Trump rallies is hilarious because I don't know that he cares as much about politics as much as he just likes people cheering. So Elon's just excited. He's just like, holy shit. Like if someone took Elon Musk to a University of Texas football game, his head would explode. He's like, hold on. This many people yell for those 22 guys? Yeah. He'd be like, holy shit. If you took Elon Musk to a Dallas Mavericks or San Antonio Spurs game, his head would explode. What? 10 guys? These people are like Elon just what did it say? He can keep that microchip in the brain shit to himself. You say that until
I'll
you end
take
up.
the microchip and I'll take the brain chip.
Alzheimer's runs in my family, so I'm not.
I'll put it in you. Don't worry.
Yeah, plug me in. Plug me the minute my brain starts going. Plug me in.
I always told you, don't worry about it. I'll push in your wheelchair.
I will be first in line to have the Elon Musk chip implanted in my head. Put it in. I might be seeing better. I might be. What?
It's his tism showing.
Boy, you see what they could do with AI, right? Like AI can solve these math problems. If that shit just goes straight into my brain and it just 10 times my intelligence, whew, so plug me in. Where do I sign up? Plug me in. Lock me in. Put the microchip in. If that shit keeps my heart pumping longer, that shit keeps my body healthy. If it can read my vitals.
You saw the TikTok, right, of the brain?
No.
No,
I didn't see a TikTok. I saw a picture of a brain with all the nerve endings, and it was like, this is actually what you are. And it was like, oh yeah, we're aliens. We are the aliens that we're like afraid of seeing.
That would be weird, right? If we were all just brains walking around, or we wouldn't be walking around, but like
we are just brains walking around. We're just inside of a vessel. That's all we are.
Yeah, that is true.
We're just brains walking. Like that is everything that you are is in this little fucking dome up here. That's why they're so worried about like football, people getting concussions and stuff, is because like everything is, this is it. That is your CPU, man. Everything else are just parts keeping the motor running.
True. That's kind of freaky when you think about it that way.
Yeah, I mean that's
Never
what
thought about that way.
They're gonna hook up a chip to your head. That shit's gonna implant, can go right in, right.
Thank goodness
right
I have
there.
a very hard head. Then.
Yeah, that's true.
I've fallen on my head a lot.
That's definitely true.
So.
Speaking of like health and shit, Lauren. Maturing is realizing that Rosa Parks had a car.
Super chill.
I had this conversation with my kids today, and
We're
Lauren.
literally talking about it.
I had this conversation, Wavy D.
This is crazy.
I said I don't know the I don't know the implications of all this, but I did say it is a little fucking weird that her husband had a car. It is a little weird. I don't know the implication. I don't know
why we were talking about it, but I said that's pretty fucked up. He made her ride the bus.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm sure there's like historical ramifications. It just, when you just say it out loud, it sounds funny. Yeah. That Rosa Parks had a car. So I had this conversation. What's up, Long Island Wrestling from TikTok? We're not talking wrestling tonight. I've had so much of wrestling this week. I'm talking. You got any other questions?
Feel free to stay and join if you want to.
You're welcome to join. We can talk wrestling on Friday. Anything you want to talk about? And on top of that, I don't watch Dynamite anymore. So nothing there. Yeah, that's hilarious that Wavy D said that. That is crazy. That may have been, though, where I got that fact from, because I feel like it may not be the first time he said it. He might have said it at some point in the Discord, and I looked it up.
I think that is possibly maybe where I learned the knowledge. See, so it's educational and fun, guys. Maybe it was because, like, I am definitely a passenger princess. When we're in your car, I'm not allowed to bring drinks or anything like that in your car. But in my car, I got to have my coffee for caffeine, my one for flavor, and then something for hydration.
What are you talking about? I got in the car to move I got in your car today to move your car, and there was 3 empty cans and a non-finished cup of yogurt. Where the fuck did you get a like orange leaf cup of yogurt from?
I left at 5 o'clock in the morning to work.
That's cool.
So I stopped and got a yogurt, and then I left everything in the car after I got home, and I forgot to take it out.
All right.
That's what happened.
My yogurt's about the grossest thing you can leave in the car. That almost got me. It starts to stink fast.
Yeah, it happened. It definitely happened.
Lauren comparing herself to Rosa Parks was not on my bingo card tonight.
Hey, we're both brown. It's okay.
All right. So speaking of health, Lauren, you've seen this. You've witnessed this. Okay. I have stomach issues. I have stomach issues that cause heart problems, but it all stems from a bad gut. I got bad gut. So I'm willing to do anything. So TikTok, Facebook, they've all been talking about this new thing called Stomach Soothe.
Yes.
And it's taken me about 3 or 4 weeks to buy into the bullshit, but everybody's saying that you can get off all of this medication, which I'm on, and it's supposed to just reset your body, reset your gut. So I ordered this shit, right? Comes in a little bag. Open it up. I'm really convinced this is ground up cat food. I'm
I
so
don't know
convinced.
what cat food looks like or smells like, honestly. I never had a cat.
My God, it stinks so bad. And I've taken it 2 days, and there's a part of it's working. It's so we too deep. If you have stomach issues, I can give you a 2-day testimony, non-bullshit. It's working. But the level of commitment I have to go through to take it is that I
smells.
So I get more hyped up than I used to for like college basketball games. I'm in the kitchen fucking
I'm
hitting
cheering him on
myself
like,
in the
chug
head.
it,
Woo!
chug it,
Woo!
you got this.
Woo! I put so you have to take it's a tablespoon, which is tablespoon never
Smells
seemed like so
mushrooms
much.
to me is what
Really?
I equate it to. Yeah, like mushrooms with a funky vanilla.
No, fuck that. It don't smell like that. It smells like cat food.
But if you just let it go down your throat real fast, you'll be fine.
Don't say that. Don't say, you made that sound. No, pause. You made that sound real gross. You made that sound real gross, and I'm gonna have to go take it after I finish this podcast.
Yeah,
and
you
now,
do it. You
now,
make that.
now it's got a hold because it's real thick and
Exactly.
It is real thick.
It is real thick and creamy. You're
So
going
they-
to take it real
They
fast.
tell you to go 4 ounces of water, and 4 ounces of water is not a lot of water. Okay, so
The
you do
gut-
4 ounces of water, and then you got to take a tablespoon of this ground up cat food, and you put it in a cup and you stir it up, and it gets chunky. It doesn't ever fully dissolve. And I looked it up, and they're like 4 ounces is the amount because I wanted to dilute it, but it's 4 ounces. This thing's thick. It's chunky.
Yeah.
So I had to get hyped up. I had to get absolutely, and it's the smell is worse than the taste. Because I will say, once you taste it, it still tastes like cat food, but maybe I'm okay with eating cat food. The smell though, if I smell it before I get like, the first time when I smelled it,
Yes.
I fucking almost lost it. I was like, well, that's how it fixes your stomach. It just empties it all out. But I'm 2 days in on this shit. And it's absolutely working. I can feel it different. My heartburn and stuff is going away. All of my like indigestion and the stuff that I feel like that triggers my heart, it's all gone away. So yeah.
Well, TikTok got me with the ashwagandha.
You're taking ashwagandha. What is?
Taking
So
that
you told me about this shit.
ashwagandha.
What is this? This is a natural
some
brain
like
supplement.
natural root, and you're supposed to get golly ones because
I'll send you the information what to do.
1572 or whatever. It's supposed to be like calming to make you more chill, because we all know that my brain's like do. So far so good. We'll
Really?
see. Yeah.
You can feel the
think so.
difference.
Mhm.
That's good.
We'll see.
Gotta go take my cat food in a minute.
Caffeine. What was that other one? Zin.
I
Whatever.
told you to take. I've seen a lot of people say. I don't know. Does anybody have any experience with Zyn, like nicotine? I know that's supposed to. I think a lot of people. Weed does that, and it's not weird. Yeah, you go to prison in Texas for having weed,
Yeah.
guys. It's not. They don't play around with weed in Texas.
You
I
told
saw
me
some-
somebody went to jail for like life or something, right?
They got like life in prison for having a certain amount of weed. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
You don't play. You can't play in Texas like that.
It's like no
not the
drugs and
same.
pie.
Especially in San Antonio, where all the drugs are moving around. You also can't play with like.
I just hear like
everything's
fentanyl.
laced
This
with
person
shit
died from
because yeah,
fentanyl.
'cause
This
of
person
the-
died, and I'm like
the
nope.
cartels and shit and all that stuff. It's just probably not a good place to do that shit.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Wavy D said he did Zyn
How
twice.
was it?
Yeah, you have to find that out.
Oh yeah, you know. I
Um,
think you can just get it from the gas station. I don't know.
Zyn is life down here. Interesting. See, I told you. I said.
So-
I mean,
okay.
Quite a few trusted people. Quite a few trusted people,
people.
online have said it's okay. So fuck it, try it, right?
Oh yeah, just do it. Do it too.
I
Gotta
had
get her done.
my ex-girlfriend overdosed on Zyn. Well,
What?
I mean, feels like probably you could overdose on a lot of things. I saw Joe Rogan say you could die from taking too many Tylenol. That like if you take over 14 Tylenol in a short amount of time. There was a girl who had COVID, and she thought that the Tylenol makes me feel better, so I'll just keep taking it. She took too much and she died.
I didn't think I ever thought about that.
Yeah, Tyler.
I'm bad about like, oh, just whatever.
Nope.
Okay,
No,
we're
you
good.
gotta
We're
be
fine.
careful,
Yeah,
man.
let's go.
They put instructions on there for a reason.
I think they're suggestions, is what I take them as.
Maybe so.
You know?
Pure nicotine in moderation is good for you. I don't smoke cigs at all or anything like that. The Zyn got me lightheaded a little bit. I wasn't ready for it. I was at work. It works fast, and it takes like an hour before you spit it out. Interesting.
All right.
That's
Good to
interesting.
know.
I had to reset my Twitter account or X account. Speaking to Elon Musk, the casual wrestling one. I don't know how. I don't know what I did, and I know everybody's been talking about this. They all say they get like porn on their feeds, their algorithms. I'm in an alien algorithm.
Okay.
Every post I get is about aliens. Like somehow the government or somebody's been informed that I'm interested in like conspiracies and like it'll be pyramids and aliens. It'll be we're getting a second moon and aliens. I must have clicked one thing late at night, and then Elon Musk was like, "Oh, this dude likes aliens.
Well,
Let's let him have
this.
it." It's literally like 99% aliens and 1% like what do you call it? Conspiracies of like politics.
Yeah.
That's
crazy,
it.
man.
That's my. So I had to get out of that algorithm. I was trying to find podcast topics, and I'm like, I guess I could do an hour on aliens. Feels like there's enough content here to do a whole hour on aliens.
I went to Roswell in high school.
Did you?
I went to the Roswell Museum, and then they let me go inside with the little alien dude and take a picture with him
That's wild, man.
because I asked.
That's wild. According to my old Twitter, we have a second moon right now. I haven't seen the son of a bitch. Why is it not lighting up in the sky?
Does it look like the other moon?
I don't know. Just said that we have a visiting moon right now, and apparently there's a mothership just hanging out right outside the Earth's atmosphere. Yeah, no, this is my Twitter. This is not real life, Lauren.
Okay.
This is my Twitter. My Twitter is telling me
where did this come from?
There is a large percentage of this of the community on Twitter that believes this shit because they all comment and probably if I did a podcast I'd have 1 million listeners because there's a large community that believes there's a mothership just hanging out, that all this shit happening, hurricanes are the aliens, and they're seeing spaceships and things like that. It's definitely it was time for a reset.
Doing from Florida and stuff?
I saw Starry Sky was here. Sean, we've talked to a couple times. I think I'm not gonna speak for them, but it feels like that they made it through the worst part.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
The OnlyFans ads be wilding on X. I'm not getting that. Like the best thing I'm getting is like topless male aliens being autopsied and shit. That's what I'm getting. What's it? I got a hella. I don't do Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. So I don't tweet. Twitter's super toxic place, right? What I use Twitter for is usually to look for topics. And before, when my algorithm was good, I was getting like funny stories, but somehow funny stories quickly turned into, oh, like you like aliens. Probably had something to do with that one video where the guy saw an alien in his backyard. I probably clicked that, and then it was just like, nah, go for it. Starry Night Sky says things are back to normal here in Florida now.
Awesome, that's good.
Wavy D said, you all ever see corn parody movies? Low key, some of them are decent movies.
No.
Nope. Nope. I won't watch the Mario movie. I'm damn sure not watching Mario Does Princess. Not watching that.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
What are we at? We're at 44 minutes. We'll get into snacks here in a second. Before we get to snacks, though, dirty Dr. Peppers, Lauren.
Oh,
you know my new infatuation. Dirty Dr.
Yes.
Peppers. I don't drink alcohol at all.
I tried the Utah curls.
What?
Do you know where Dirty Dr. Peppers came from?
No.
It came from the Mormon wives, Dustin.
Oh, see, now you're going to ruin it for me.
They taste good,
I
though,
thought
right?
it came from Sonic.
No. Sonic wasn't the one who made it popular. It was the Mormons.
I thought this was a Sonic thing.
No. It was Mom Talk had this whole thing where it was like a secret swingers scandal that came out, and this girl Taylor Frankie got popular. Then they got a show on Hulu, and then all of us like women went and watched it, and all they do is drink like Dirty Dr. Peppers and like crazy
drinks. What does any of that have to do with Dr. Pepper with coconut in it?
Because they drink Dirty Dr. Peppers, and so then we wanted Dirty Dr.
But they didn't invent that shit, did they?
No, I don't know, but I knew what a
So,
Dirty Dr. Pepper
so
was.
Dead Chef, a Dirty Dr. Pepper is a Dr. Pepper with coconut cream and lime, right? Am I saying that right? It's like a sweet cream, coconut, and lime.
Yes.
That's a Dirty Dr. Pepper. You mix it together, and it tastes a little bit like a Dr. Pepper float without ice cream.
Yeah, definitely. So it's coconut cream. What is it?
Well, no, hold on. Let me get there. Because just the recipe is just sweet cream, coconut, and lime. Now, I took it upon myself because don't want to get diabetes. I went to HEB, which is our grocery store. I got Dr. Pepper Zero, which, fuck y'all, if you're going to tell me Dr. Pepper Zero is going to kill me, cool. I'll go out on Dr. Pepper Zero. Zero sugar shit. Keeps me from having diabetes. I'm okay with it. I don't need a health lesson. then I searched the whole city. Apparently, maybe it's because of these Utah bitches that are all sleeping with each other's husbands. There's a 0 sugar coconut cream.
Uh-huh.
I had to search the whole city to find that stuff, and I found it. We went and picked it up. So now I'm making 0 sugar dirty Dr. Peppers, and they are so good.
Yeah. Like amazing.
Wavy D said he had the churros from Burger King and he almost busted. That must be good. I'm gonna say that's good. I'm gonna say that's a thumbs up on the review.
What's so crazy?
What's that?
I literally am drinking the 0 sugar Shirley Temple.
Oh, that's right.
Now.
That was dog shit.
So I wanted to try it again because I didn't know if maybe I had just given it like
it's
the
not
hands
bad.
down.
It's just 7-Up.
So the cherry 7-Up is better.
Yeah, it's just to me it just tastes like 7-Up. It doesn't.
It
have
tastes like
much
a little bit of a watered down cherry 7-Up.
I agree.
I also like ginger ale though too.
We might as well go to
Cranberry ginger
Snackinger
ale's
Hunt
good.
if we're gonna have this conversation. So I have the Snackinger Hunt here this week, and I didn't have time to prepare the list and add it to everything else. So I just grabbed some interesting things I found this week to talk about.
All right.
And so I pulled up Cracker Barrel's new holiday menu because this was on my Twitter feed. I got a new Twitter feed. This wasn't aliens. I was excited. Cracker Barrel has a do-it-yourself hot chocolate bar.
Oh.
They bring you like all the ingredients and you make it in front of yourself.
Wait, you make your own hot chocolate?
Yeah, they bring you like a mug, and then it looks like they bring you like chocolate chips and sprinkles, and you put it all together. He called it the honky bucket. That's racist. We too deep. We can't say that. That's racist. Nah, honky bucket. That's a good name for that. Go down to the honky bucket and get me a DIY hot chocolate. Any of this stuff sound good to you, Lauren? How about a country fried turkey? How you feel about that?
No, because I don't even really like country fried steak. So, and I'm very particular about my turkey. You know, I only like it like a certain way.
That's cool. Junkyard James says he works for a Coke distributor or a Coke bottler. So when the holiday Sprite comes out, he'll be able to get it cheap. Maybe you get it. Maybe you could sneak one out when they're fresh off the assembly line and give us like a early access review.
Oh, is it the vanilla or whatever?
Yeah, the vanilla frost.
I hope they make a 0 sugar version.
We're gonna get Junkyard James in trouble. He's gonna be fucking got
Give me
a
palate.
Sprite under his hoodie trying to walk out. Like, bro, you can't take the vanilla frost Sprite out a week early.
all right,
Looks
just
like
let it
they're gonna have cinnamon swirl
love pot
French
roast.
cinnamon swirl French toast. Hey, Denny's, pay attention. Denny's, this is how you stay in business.
Exactly.
Just put cinnamon roll shit on top of anything. It's gonna taste good. They got cinnamon roll pie as well.
I didn't even know they had pie, honestly. They have the best pancakes, though. Not gonna lie.
You've told me. I'm not a pancake person. Definitely not a pancake
love
person.
pancakes.
I like
Over waffles.
what they got, like cheesy like potatoes or
Potato
something like
grits,
that.
yeah.
That's good. Cheesy potato grits. Those are good. I like the honky
Breakfast
bucket.
is actually one of my favorite meals of the day because I love pancakes, I love bacon, I love eggs, refried beans. I don't know if that's just a Mexican thing or like if
I
everybody
take
eats them
for
in the morning.
granted how much stuff we have around us. Because I see like Wavy D say the closest Cracker Barrel is 24 miles away.
We literally say
We've
there's
got
nothing to eat here.
7 Cracker Barrels in San Antonio.
Well, because in each section it's like a repeat of the same restaurants. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's like stamp, you got all this. Stamp, you got all this. Stamp, you got all that. I'd like to have more, like not home cooked, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know the words. They're not coming to my mind.
I know what you mean, though. All right, Lauren, I've got here all new red velvet Reese's.
Yes, please.
But you're not a fan of the Reese's.
But I like red velvet. So
red velvet, pick me up to speed here. Red velvet is just chocolate, right? It's got a little bit of like cinnamony. There's something that makes red velvet red velvet. What makes red velvet red velvet?
hey, we have a chef. Maybe he knows.
What? Yeah,
Right?
Dead chef.
I just know that I like it.
What makes red velvet red velvet?
And I like that it has cream cheese frosting. I don't particularly like the other frosting.
But this
comes on
doesn't have any
cupcakes.
frosting.
I know, but I'm just saying for like red velvet, I usually like it because it has.
Ooh,
that frosting.
Junkyard James is with you. He says Reese's peanut butter is disgusting.
I don't like it.
That chef says it's just red food coloring. So it's just
Is it
chocolate.
really?
So this is just
Wait,
so they just took a
no.
Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, it's just chocolate. I thought that was right. Didn't want to sound stupid and
And
say
they
it
just
out
make
loud.
it red, and they put cream cheese on it.
It's just different frosting, but yeah, it's just red chocolate.
I've thought
So
all
they-
my life that I'm eating something fancy.
Nope, they just take chocolate, they put red shit, put more chemicals in it, and now you got a red Reese's.
I like it. I'm still taking it.
Available in regular, king size, and miniature. Available.
I'll try it. I mean, I'll
in
try it.
January. You gotta wait
Because
till
I like
January.
Reese's Pieces, but I don't love Reese's peanut butter cups.
You gotta wait till January to get that.
If you've never tried this, you gotta do it. When
That's
you go
why
to the
they
movies,
charge more for it. That's some bullshit.
when you go to the movies, you have to get a thing of Reese's Pieces.
And popcorn.
And popcorn.
You
Delicious.
You changed my world on that. That definitely.
I did. I changed my
the
your world as soon as you
Reese's
saw me.
Pieces. Fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But Reese's Pieces definitely hit different with salty ass popcorn. Clog your arteries. Fucking get up from the movies. Feel
That's
like I'm
all right.
dying. But that red 40 content gonna be wild. Same thing with French onion soup. Interesting.
Wait, French onion soup. What?
Were you saying like red onion soup versus regular onion soup is just food coloring?
So
is
is
that what
French onion red and like just onion soup is just white?
Well, Low T, old grandpa around here, he makes a good onion soup. And so I'll get to you in a minute, we too deep. And we always kind of wondered what made it French onion, like red onion soup. Because in Las Vegas, the Golden Nugget used to have a good red onion soup, but I didn't know what made it red. I just thought it was red onions.
That's funny. That's
maybe
crazy.
Maybe it's food color. So here's the next thing, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Doritos is teasing seasoning, Cool Ranch and nacho cheese seasoning. And we too deep said Doritos seasoning is ghetto as fuck. I'm a little bit excited.
So I have a
I don't know
question.
what I'd put it on. though.
I'd get it. So is it just the seasoning or is it just a bunch of like chipped up nachos?
I think it's the seasoning. I don't think it's. I mean, if it's just crushed up chips, I can make that myself. But I
Yeah.
don't know what are you putting this on?
Chicken?
I don't know if I'm making chicken.
I don't know. It'd be cool though.
Sonic and the Beans show says, I remember that Yoo-Hoo, or thinking that Yoo-Hoo was chocolate milk this whole time, but it turns out it was just chocolate pouch poured into water.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's not chocolate milk?
No, it ain't milk. It's
Oh,
just like,
man.
yeah. Nacho cheese seasoning on my popcorn. All right.
That'd be
Junkyard
good.
James, you nailed it. You nailed it. This is good popcorn seasoning.
I like ranch seasoning, just regular ranch seasoning.
Yeah, well, I think Cool Ranch just elevated ranch seasoning to me. On popcorn, legit, 100%. I can even go air pop popcorn. Air pop popcorn because it's a little healthier with this Dorito seasoning. Probably gonna hit differently. But supposedly this is just a tease that they keep doing this. That they haven't made it official.
That's crazy.
Imagine some Dorito seasoning over your baked mac and cheese. I used to crush up Doritos and put it on baked mac and cheese, so I can see it. Mm-hmm. I can definitely see that. And then the last one for this week is Burger King. Burger King is
What's Burger King doing?
they're wilding out, man.
are they doing?
Burger King is just saying we're gonna take the Whopper and we're gonna have it fuck with everything.
Okay.
It's gonna turn purple. It's gonna have different sauces. You could dip it in ranch. Burger King's got this. It drops November 14th. The $1 Million Whopper contest.
Okay.
And it looks like there were 3 Whoppers created by fans of Burger King. And I'm assuming that you can order these.
Yeah, right?
And then maybe
Enter
one
to
of them's
win?
going to win. Yeah. So you got a fried pickle ranch Whopper.
Okay.
It's flame grilled beef patty, which we assume because that's what a Whopper is, topped with pickle ranch, lettuce, fried pickles, bacon, and Swiss cheese.
It could be good.
It's a hard pass for me.
I like fried pickles.
I don't do pickles, so that's
love
a
fried
hard
pickles.
pass for me.
So good.
Now, this one's right up my level. Right,
You're more of a barbecue man.
Maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. This is a flame grilled beef patty. Once again, Burger King, we understand that. Topped with maple bourbon barbecue sauce. That sounds amazing. Crispy onions, can give it to me. Jalapenos, I could pass, but I can do jalapenos. And maple bacon seasoning. Bacon and American cheese. Give me that. Give me that right now. Give me 2 of those. I knock back 2 of those. And then, Lauren, this is for your people here. Oh, I'm racist. I can't say that. Sorry.
People.
I'll learn to speak
Gente.
Chinese. I'll learn to speak Chinese after this. Kelsey from Nebraska. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone here.
What?
This is the Mexican street corn Whopper.
What is it?
Kelsey from Nebraska does not know about Mexican street corn. Sorry, Kelsey. There's not a less Mexican name than Kelsey of Nebraska making the Mexican street. If I'm eating a Mexican street corn Whopper, it's got to come from like
Mexicans on the west side.
Jesus.
You know?
Is where I need. Yeah, that's where I need my Mexican burger. So once again, we got flame grilled beef patty, topped with street corn spread. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know if I love that.
That is very vague. Street corn spread.
Well, it's like mayo and tahini.
It's got to be mayo and corn, right?
Mayo, corn, and tahini or something like that.
Lettuce, tomato, Southwest seasoned tortilla strips, and Mexican spicy queso.
That one doesn't sound very good to me.
That's tortilla soup on a hamburger.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
It's a little bit too much.
I'm going with maple bourbon barbecue. I'm voting for Calvin of California.
Calvin of California.
Fabian of California did fried pickle. This is very biased. Two California. You can't have two people from California.
California.
Can we get an East Coast burger in this thing? And then they're going to have pickle fries.
I like pickles. But I don't know if I would want pickle fries from Burger King because, like...
Nebraska is the Husker state. They know corn. No. We too deep. You know what they could call this? The street corn burger. Don't throw the Mexican in the front of that. They're fucking around in cultures they don't understand. It could be the corn burger. They can make a corn burger all they want. It's just don't give me the Mexican corn burger.
Yes, sir.
My drive-through takes 45 minutes to order. They have like one person working. That seems pretty straightforward for Burger King. All right, let's do it. The segment that was almost canceled, but Wavy D bailed us out. He saved us tonight.
Let's go.
We're going Hear Me Out. This is the Hear Me Out Pixar / 3D cartoon animation edition.
I love this lady. It's from Shark Tales.
So I didn't put who each one was from
Angelina.
because I think 6 or 7 of them are Wavy D. Junkyard James gave us one. We Too Deep gave us one, and I believe Death Chef gave us this one. I think this is definitely a Wavy D. So Wavy D, I'll hear you out, but you're gonna have to explain this to me. I don't even know where you put it.
She's got some.
I don't even know where you put it. I guess
in her fish hole.
Oh.
Those gills aren't just for breathing.
Oh. Yeah, Wavy D, you're gonna have to help me out. I did not write the names down. So this is Lola. This is from
I think Shark Tale.
Okay. Don't think
I've
seen this movie.
Her and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air man's
Will
in
Smith?
it. Yes.
I remember this movie. I do remember this. Is that Renee Zellweger?
Don't worry. No. I think it's Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. It sounds. Probably haven't seen the movie then.
I love that movie.
He said hard yes. Hard yes.
If I was a fish, I'd do it.
If I was a fish, just know I'm going to tear up. Fish? I mean, that's not the game, though. If you're a fish, if you're a fish, that's a fine-looking fish.
Don't act like if this face was on a human and she had a nose. She looks like your type, Justin.
Nah, don't do that.
Yep.
Don't do that.
She kind of looks like Bianca Belair.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Good look. Put that nose, hair. There you go.
All right, here's the next one. I forgot who sent this in.
All right,
who the fuck is this?
I don't know. I don't see it.
I think it's more fun if I don't know the name because I don't.
This is from that movie where the dad is dead, and he's like a ghost, and they go on a road trip for the dad. Is that right?
Onward, right?
Yes.
That's the movie Onward.
Yes. This looks like somebody we know, though. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it
can't say names. I almost said the name.
This is a hard pass.
Almost said the name.
Yep.
Can't say names.
This is a hard pass on that one for me.
Who sent this in, though? I don't remember. She got daddy issues. I don't think it was her dad.
I think
that
she
died.
wants to be the daddy.
It was her husband. It was her husband that died. Right?
Yeah.
Pass
I think
one.
we all agree pass.
She looks like she has a wife. Wavy D said.
She's a gym coach.
Probably so. Sweater looks nice. Cashmere, something like that.
A little fancy, nice and soft.
I mean, definitely looks like she's got like Febreze in her hand.
Yeah.
Definitely a gym coach, though.
All right. Like it.
All right, who did this? Who did this one?
I don't see nothing yet.
It's coming.
Glenda.
Do you guys just see cleavage? You guys just see cleavage and think, yeah, I'd fuck it. Yeah, I'd fuck it. Titties, I'll fuck it.
That is the one from Shrek,
right?
The fairy godmother.
Is that the fairy godmother?
Yes. Yes, right? That is a fairy godmother?
She was thick and bad even in the movie.
Mm-hmm. You know, she kind of reminds me of like Southern Home Cooking, the lady who got kind of like halfway canceled in...
Paula Deen?
Yes. That's who she looks like to me.
Hear me out, Paula Deen edition. This group is just obsessed with titties. I agree. I'm
going to pass on Paula Deen.
We too deep.
But I went with the fish, so...
The fairy godmother from C minor. Shrek. C minor. All right.
What else we got?
So what is this? We're over 3, right?
We did one. The fish was a goat.
Everybody was gonna. Nah, I don't think everybody was. I don't think we had. I don't think it was unanimous on the fish. It's coming.
Let's go. It was good.
It's coming. Oh. Now here's the problem with this one.
Is this?
I think
fan
that's
fiction
Fiona, right? Yeah, this is fan fiction Fiona.
This is Fiona the Thought?
And the problem, Fiona the Thought. This is Fiona the Thought. I like that. A good one, Lauren.
Uh-huh.
Problem is, at any point in time, she could transform back.
True.
And then that's a scary night.
True.
That's my fear here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Them thighs, though, We Too Deep said.
So clearly We Too Deep sent this one in?
I don't
No?
remember.
I don't know. Yes,
I have no recollection of who sent what in. So I'm playing blind here. I told you I didn't have time to write everything down. Oh, give me the whole arm for her.
If we said yes to the fish, we got to say yes to her.
We don't have to say shit. That's one thing. He said, "Not for me. I'm basically Shrek."
Pastor Smash.
So here's the problem, though: is this actual proportions to the actual Fiona, or is somebody taking liberty with this drawing here? I don't feel like Fiona looked like this in the movie, right?
No, she was like a little smaller.
She didn't look like this. Fiona, she wasn't thick like that.
Wavy.
Fiona's dress wasn't that low cut.
It was Cameron Diaz.
Someone definitely took liberties. This is one of Wavy D's parody movies that he was talking about. That's where he got this one. Mm-hmm. Who's this? I don't know who this is.
Let's see.
Fiona belongs to the streets.
Ratatouille. It's the chef.
So this is Ratatouille?
Yes, it's the chef from Ratatouille, and she kind of looks like Billie Eilish.
I can see some Billie Eilish in this one.
It's the eyes.
Not a big fan of the Billie Eilish. This is the girl from Ratatouille. Dead Chef knows that because he's a chef. Probably likes that movie.
I like that movie.
I like that movie too, though. Mm-hmm. Someone enjoyed themselves drawing that.
Mm-hmm. Claudette.
I'm surprised that the y'all were very tame on what y'all sent in. There's one.
It could be crazy. So.
There's one that was definitely that takes big liberty with like fan fiction, but I didn't know this isn't from the movie, right? This is definitely
no. This is like
someone took liberty
she has
with
like
this.
a chef's coat on. I think the whole time. Yeah.
She got some big shoulders. She looked like she could fuck somebody up. Man.
She's like she's in the WWE.
She does. Definitely has like a wrestling build.
I mean, she also kind of looks like, right?
Yeah, this one was submitted twice, and now that I know who this is, I think I may have used 2 different pictures of this same person.
Okay, well, who's next then?
This is her again, or is this a different chef?
I don't know. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. It's her.
So this is her again.
Yeah, this is just her.
Okay, so we gotta talk. We gotta talk because clearly that is not underneath that. So clearly we have to talk because this one super skinny, this one's thick. So this is accurate, right? This is from the movie.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. So I call bullshit on the first one. This is a normal girl here.
The other one's a Snapchat filter?
Yeah, the other one she definitely taking liberties with. And I don't understand that. Who sat down and was like, you know what, I really like that girl from Ratatouille. I'm gonna draw her, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna enhance every part of her. So then you didn't really fucking like her. You weird fuck. You weird fuck. Why'd you do that? What's up, Jamie Phillips? It has been a while.
Yes, sir.
She got in the gym with Rhea Ripley. It does look like that. It does look like maybe it's the sequel. Maybe there is a new Ratatouille, I believe, coming out. Maybe she looks like this in the sequel. If she doesn't look like this in the sequel, we have to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Is there gonna be a sequel for sure?
I believe so. I believe I read somewhere that there is
down.
a sequel to Ratatouille. Junkyard
me
James says, I like the second one more than the first. All right. I mean,
The second one looks like she'd cook a nice home.
second
meal
one, she
for
looks a
you.
little depressed. Doesn't look like she enjoys her job a lot.
Is there any more?
So this one made me question everything. This
Why?
one, I don't understand this one.
Is she a little kid?
I don't know. How old is this person? I feel like this, immediately I have to throw red flags up on
I
this.
don't know who that is.
So I believe the description was, this is the wife from Up.
Okay.
Nobody knows. Everybody's a little sent by
I'm gonna say
Diddy.
pass.
Diddy sent this.
I'm going to say pass.
Diddy's in the Discord.
I don't know who this person is. And it's a little sus for me.
It was, so that's the way I felt. It's the way I felt. I put it in here because I thought we needed to have a conversation. Mm-hmm. Wavy D saying it's not a kid. It's the wife from Up during the flashbacks. Wavy D, I've got to tell you. We're not vibing with this one, bro.
I'm going to say no.
We're not vibing.
Yeah.
They just
You?
out of college and the old man proposed. She
As an
looked
old
like
man?
she skipped a couple grades, Wavy D. She might took that fast track to college. We're talking
I never watched that movie. I watched like parts of it, but I don't remember
hated
it
that
all.
movie.
If it's like sad, then I'm
Absolutely
like,
hated that
nope.
movie. Yeah. No way you can justify this one, and I'm calling the cops.
Just say no.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir. All right.
All
Is that
right.
the last one, or is this the last one?
I don't know if this is the last one, but this should be the last one
Why?
because we're probably getting kicked off YouTube for this.
Oh my God. You know, somebody definitely took a lot of time to make this. This is their fantasy.
I think this was Dead Chefs. I don't think he did. He definitely didn't make it, but he submitted it, I believe.
Oh, that's too funny.
I thought it was you, Dead Chef. Don't you say who sent this in. I'll go back through the Discord right now.
That's funny.
This is just tickle bitties. Oh, this is filth. It definitely was Dead Chef who sent this in. Oh.
But y'all's vote. What do y'all say,
Whoever
guys?
drew this or replicated this paid no attention. Like, it's like clearly rough animation.
Yeah.
All they wanted to do was put big old titties on,
They just use
on
like
Miss Incredible.
Yeah. But it worked, right? Got your attention.
Wavy D said pretty accurate. Not too many liberties taken. I don't remember her being that top heavy. I know she was bottom heavy.
I think her boobs were just made bigger. She
I
didn't
don't
have
rem-
any boobs, I think, in the movie. But
Yeah, I don't remember her being that top heavy. You guys are sick bastards. This is insane. This is the one. This is the one though. This is the one that scares me the most.
What is it?
This is Rapunzel.
Oh, Rapunzel's the stripper. Okay.
This is the stripper Rapunzel.
Stripper
This is
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel fell on
She
hard
knows how to work
times.
a pole real
Yeah,
good.
Rapunzel fell on hard times. Mm-hmm. And this is what we got.
I mean, she's pretty.
Yeah. How
You-
old was Rapunzel?
I don't know.
But I mean, we're saying hard times, so this is a couple years later than the movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, assume.
This is definitely taking
Well, she
liberties.
gets married. So, like, she's got to be, like, an adult-ish, right? Or something.
Disney's pretty sketchy
know
with
about
getting
you.
married. They're usually like 15 or 16 in those movies. Looks like Taylor Swift. That don't look like Taylor.
No.
Taylor Swift don't look like that.
I don't know who I'm thinking she looks like, but kind of like Sabrina Carpenter-ish.
Taylor Swift looked like a sewing needle.
So, I say smash.
I hit that 100 out of 100 times. This picture is more of a stretch than Mrs. Incredible doing the fitness. I agree.
It is.
I will agree with that.
This doesn't look like
This is
Rapunzel, but it's
definitely
just
a
like
stretch. This is definitely
good AI picture.
Yeah, this had to be an AI picture.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely.
She's just a ribbon dancer. That's all, guys.
That's
She's
it,
just,
right?
Yeah, she's just
That's it?
practicing her craft. So it's okay.
Wait, they're saying this could be Elsa. I think I assumed the purple was Rapunzel. I don't think that's Elsa. Elsa has like white hair, correct?
She wears blue and has like white hair.
We need
She does have
clarification.
white hair.
I
She does
believe
have white
this
hair.
is Rapunzel, though.
Yeah, she has white hair. I remember now.
Wavy D's making me question my Disney knowledge. I do believe this is Rapunzel, though. Right?
It is.
Okay.
That is Rapunzel.
No, I think that was the last one.
I'll take
Nope,
Rapunzel.
that wasn't the last one.
What? What is it?
Someone fucking sent this in.
What is it?
Someone's got to explain themselves.
Oh, whoa.
Someone definitely has to explain themselves.
It's slimy and wet. That's why.
Oh, no.
Fun time.
Slimy and wet.
It brings a new meaning to the slip and slide.
Hear me out.
Yes.
Stick it in. Stick it in.
Oh,
Give it to me, Mike Wazowski.
I need the paperwork. That was a good
I
impression,
forgot
Dustin.
who sent this in. I feel like this... I don't remember who sent this in.
I have some questions for you.
I want to say this might have been Junkyard James. I might be throwing him under the bus, but I think... Give me the dick, Wazowski.
That's too funny.
We too.
All right, so
Wavy D.
maybe Rapunzel,
Wavy
Miss
D.
Incredible.
He said it was
and-
him. Okay, I didn't want to make sure I wasn't throwing you under the bus, but I thought I
Who
remembered
was the
this was a
last
good
one?
one. What?
Who was the very first one
What are you talking about?
on this thing?
The fish?
The fish. Yeah, was it?
Jamie
That's my
Phillips.
ex-wife. Oh, God. Well, maybe that's why she's your ex-wife.
Maybe. So I might have to reconsider that the parody movie that Wavy D was talking about if it's Monsters Inc. Give me the
True.
dick, Wazowski. There might be more. I didn't use them all, Wavy D. I didn't have time to get all of them in. That was it. I know you had some other ones. I was literally came home and threw these into this this graphic here.
Mm-hmm.
We can continue it in the Discord with more.
So no tomorrow, right?
Yeah, nothing tomorrow.
And then Friday we'll be back.
Friday will be the SmackDown post show.
Yes, sir.
We got a 2319. Oh shit! It took me a second to comprehend that. All right, Dead Chef. See you later. We're shutting down. We're closing out. Andy's mom from Toy Story. I didn't.
I
Get
don't remember
that
Andy's mom.
It's I can show you the picture afterwards. It's in the
Okay.
in my Discord messages. I have a
All right.
inbox full of
I'll look
Wavy
at it.
D
I'll look at the
pictures that he
Discord.
sent me. We got to come up with a theme for next week. If we're keeping this thing alive, we got to come up with a theme. What can we do next week with Hear Me Out?
Halloween edition.
Ooh, okay. Like
Yeah.
it. I like it. Hear Me Out
Speaky.
Halloween edition.
Uh-huh.
So it could be anything from spooky movies to...
Anything.
Now we got it, Wavy D.
Movies,
We're going to do
whatever.
like scary movies, like Halloween themed movies.
Okay, I like that.
Lydia Dietz.
True.
It's not a
Be a
bad one.
dead zombie. You never know.
True.
It'll be exciting to see what happens.
Frankenstein's wife. Thank you guys for coming to the Nerdy D Pod. As always, you're invited to the rest of this week's hangouts, including the Friday night SmackDown post show that happens after SmackDown tomorrow or Friday night. The next week we have the Monday Night Raw post show. We have the Mike and D Casual Sports Show and another wild episode of the Nerdy D Pod. But for now, that's all we've got. The party never stops in the Discord. Like, share, and comment. I am Nerdy D. That is Level Up Lauren. And Lauren, you can ring the final bell.